Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
What we're gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
That's right, it is Throwback Thursday. And on this day I like to dig deep into the crates, go back to the days of yesteryear, and play you some classic hits. Now, this is almost like a Quiet Storm version today, because the songs that I'm playing are kind of lovey-dovey or breaking up kind of things, and it fits R&B music. So the first person that I'm going to do is Alexander O'Neal, and the song is called A Broken Heart Commit. Now this song was produced and written by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, as well as Alexander O'Neal. So I love Alexander O'Neal, and when I learned years later after this, because this is 1985, when I learned years later that Alexander O'Neal was supposed to be the original lead singer of the time, but Prince did not get along with Alexander O'Neal after he made the choice, and so Alex was fired. Now, in 1983, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who were part of the time, were introduced to some other people, and they became like producers, and they had gotten stranded in Atlanta, and they were supposed to go back to wherever they were to play instruments behind Vanity 6, and they would play off stage, you know, and somebody on stage would mime it, and then they would come on and do an hour set as the time. They missed their flight. They couldn't make it back because they were producing an album for the SOS band. Prince first fined them, and then he fired them. So when you're watching the movie Purple Rain, you don't see Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and you don't see them in IMDb because they were fired in 83 and Purple Rain came out in 84. So this song came out in 85. So let's take a look at what this song did on the charts. And blammo, not much to see here. It went to number 62 on the US Hot Black Singles and number 53 in the UK. That's okay. This was the third single off of his debut album, and he did have one that charted a little bit higher. I think I already did that one I reviewed a song from the next album, which I love the next album. Is called Hearsay. That had a whole bunch of hits to me because I own the album and I listened to it all the way through. So if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, here is Alexander O'Neal and A Broken Heart Can Mend.
We're blinded by the eyes of you. Time kept on moving.
Slow fade. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. And I love Alexander O'Neal. You know, when this song was coming out, 1985. So I'm about 15 years old, maybe going on 16, and you know, adolescent and already hit puberty, but you know, being in high school and dealing with all that and girls and emotions or whatever, this is one of those songs that a guy can relate to, because he, you know, it's one of those things where a guy puts his heart on his sleeve and he's saying, like, you know, I want to love, you know, I've had my heart broken. I don't want you to break my heart. You know, after last time, I know it can mend, but you know, as you get older and older and older, the heartbreaks get worse and worse and worse. But you know, what's that old term? It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And I feel that, and I think everybody likes the feeling of being in love. Love is just, I think, for the rest of eternity, people will be talking about love, and still nobody will really have the answers. It's very individual. Love is. It's very, even though, you know, what is it that Shalimar says? Yeah, love is just still mysterious to a lot of people.
No words to describe poetry.
I didn't realize as well, you know, I talk about Prince all the time. Sometimes I forget he's right back there, and sometimes I don't. But, you know, when you heard that message that came through, and a lot of people probably don't know that when I get messages like that, I've set my phone to where when it says messages, it's coming from the movie, I believe it's Don't Be a Menace to Society While You're Drinking Your Gin and Juice in the Hood.
Message.
That's where that comes from. But it was alerting me from Facebook, like, you have memories, or was it Google, you have memories to look back upon, and here it is. And it just so happened that what it was alerting me to was Prince lyrics, and I'll put it up here. Let me move over just so you can see it. It's a reminder of something I posted, you know, years back. I think it was 2016, and it just so happens to be Prince lyrics. So there you go. You know, subliminally, I don't know how that happened. You know, that was fake. Maybe it was God. Who knows? You know, I wanted you to add this to your review. So there it is. So if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment.